Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos, happy Wednesday. Let's see what we got going on for today. I'm going to pull 3 of these. This is by Lucky Sevens. We also have the Magician there at the bottom of the deck. That deck is Steampunk Tarot. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? We got intuition, scar, hurt, and adventure. So this is in your energy. So I love this man's face. You know, he's sipping on something, but he's got the look of discernment. Like there's people that are trying to joshing. I was just joshing you. That's what I heard. I was just joshing you. Like joking, I guess. That's what that means. But this person knows what they were trying, what this other person was trying to say, or what their true intentions are, Pisces. That's how I'm feeling this. The good thing is that you have this energy of, first of all, you're not being moved. You have your opinions, you have your viewpoint, and you're not going to be moved by it. Second of all, whatever someone does say to you, you can see past it and see it for what it really is. Now, interesting enough, I do have this hurt energy here. And this is in the position of why everything is happening. I think somebody tried to weaponize something against you. I think they tried to maybe use your words, use something that you have been through or experienced in your life and try to hurt you with it. Now I kind of see why somebody was saying they were just joking. It does feel a little bit like passive aggressiveness, but it could be very aggressive because there's so many of you out there. So I understand why you have this look of, right, you were just joking. Okay, yeah, sure. I don't, it's the feeling of I don't trust you, but I love the sipping. You know why the sipping? Because you're not saying anything. You're letting a person believe that they have fooled you. You're letting this person think that you don't know any better, even though your look says it all. I'm sorry. I always tell you this, but your face gives it off. Like a lot of you don't realize that, but it does. So, and this actually makes a person kind of more scared and more timid, like I really didn't mean that, like type of energy, because they could feel like you're just not buying it. I love that he's also wearing a black hoodie. Black is a symbol of protection, protection from any harm that comes in your direction, Pisces. So I do have this scar energy here. You are a soldier. What this is that there was something that was very painful and very hurtful, and somehow people tried to weaponize it. They tried to use it against you in some way. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. But I see here with the scar, it's like it may have cut deep. Not what they said, whatever this pain was. And however someone tried to weaponize it or use it against you, right? Like, I just feel like you're not allowing that to hurt you as much as it did in the past. Like, I think there's something that's going on here with you, and I'm trying to pinpoint it. It might be the Magician here. Magician typically is taking a negative and making it into a positive type of situation. You got to have a thick skin. Because there's a lot of losers in life, and I'm sorry, I'm using the word as losers, that will take something that was very hurtful and weaponize it against you. That's a loser. And that's what I'm feeling here. Like, instead of this person understanding what you have been through, they either jump on a bandwagon and they throw, like, these are like, what is this machine, like guns, they try to attack you with it. None of us are perfect. Let he who was without sin throw the first stone, right? So again, the real two big positives. One, I see is that you could see past what they're really trying to do here. Two is that you are taking this negative situation and turning it into a positive. You're not allowing people to hurt you with it anymore. Yes, I know that there's a tattoo that's being written or drawn over the scar, but that just means that you're looking at the positives out of it. It's like you're not really looking at the pain anymore. So whatever this person says, or whatever this hurt is, or however someone tries to hurt you, weaponize hurt, whatever it is, Pisces, it's falling on deaf ears. It's falling on a person who is too strong in who they are, their connection to God, to source, and to the universe. It's just falling short. That's how I'm feeling it. It's like it's not reaching you anymore. That's what I'm trying to say. It is not reaching you anymore. Thank God. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus, Pisces, for building up this strength and this stamina. I don't know how you did it, but I feel like it's being done here. I also got adventure here. Adventure is for what you don't see coming. You're on for a ride, Pisces. There's something here about a ride. I think once you stop taking so seriously what other people think or what other people say about you, I think you're going to be able to enjoy life more, and especially enjoy it with people that they know who you are. For some reason, I'm feeling these people, ooh, I just got goosebumps. They're very proud of you. I don't know why I see you as this one for whatever reason. Doesn't matter gender. These could be your kids. These could be your family members. This could be people you work with, but they're very proud of you. They support you. You're being an example to some people that if you can have this thick skin and have the courage to, I guess, keep going and whatever, there's some type of new adventure here. I don't know how to explain this, but it's like you're living life and you're experiencing new things, and people are witnessing a person that has been through so much, and they're witnessing a person still living, still being courageous, and still being brave out there. So you are an inspiration. You're also, I just feel like people are very proud of you. Very, very proud of you, Pisces. All right. Let's go a little deeper. We'll go deeper into them. No, I'm not going to take them. All right. Spirit, tell me more about this intuition. King of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. You're very wise when it comes to money. I think you guys are really good at telling, or listen, it's not like you haven't made mistakes, especially with finances. I can see where, and sometimes it takes those mistakes in finances in order to not do them again. And also it helps to develop your intuitive energies when you realize what's a good path for you financially and what's not a good path for you financially, and that's what I feel like is happening here. I do have the King of Pentacles, and this is a person who is establishing themselves as someone who has achieved something or has gotten something. Four of Pentacles is a person who keeps things to himself. They kind of save. You see that woman, like, I don't really know what this is, but to me it's coming off like a savings account, like a savings bank. And I feel like you're putting money into it. A lot of you are being very wise. You're making wise decisions. You're not being frivolous. I know, I'm not going to say it because I know a lot of you out there like to buy your things, but I also see where you're being very intuitive about how you spend your money. You're not wasting it. You're not, just buying for the sake of buying. It happens for some people at times when you just need a little retail therapy, but for the most part, you have a good understanding of finances and what you should be doing with it, Pisces. And I think this is one of the reasons people are really loving and respecting you. You might be somebody in your family that has never achieved a lot, has never gotten a lot, and you know what I mean? Like in your family, they never really seen a person who made it to some form of level of success. And it doesn't just have to be finances, but I have to tell you, when it's a lot of pentacles, it can mean money. So, sometimes people don't realize also that a person may have a lot because they're dressed in a hoodie. So I do feel an energy of a person here. It could be you, it could be somebody else that doesn't dress like they have a ton. So be on the watch for that for some of you too. Not that I know you guys have your intuitions about it, but also, yes, there is something here about a person who doesn't dress the part, but is definitely like somebody that has a lot, is what I'm feeling. Let me see what else. Very comfortable is what I'm feeling, Pisces. Like, you're very comfortable in a situation. Maybe you don't need to be flashy. Maybe you don't need to show off your wealth. Like, I feel you guys, not really sharing everything that you have or what you're going to do or how you're going to flip something, because you're keeping these things to yourself is what I'm getting there. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Tell me more about this. I want to see this hurt. Page of Swords. That's an energy of a person who is Five of Wands. Man, spying. And there's a reason sometimes I skip one, because I could feel it coming on. Like, Page of Swords is the energy of a spy. Five of Wands is a fight, as you can see. Somebody who's looking for some form of fighting, some form of drama or competition or some sorts, Pisces. So they watch you in search of things that they can weaponize and use against you. So don't worry about people like that. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, especially when you got a good head on your shoulders. So important, Pisces. And you're so strong. You have overcome so much. And these things that people think that they're, gonna find about you and be like, ha ha, you did this, or ha ha, this happened here, or ha ha, you said this. It's like, bitch, please. I can't say the words here because people, they like to report me. But yeah, it's just like, please. You're not hurting anything or anybody here. I think that's something that you need to know. And sometimes people want to see you hurt. They want to see you vulnerable. And so they will find or try to search for something that could be a weak point for you. That's how evil works. They'll take something that may have, caused deep scarring in your life, and then they'll use it against you. But if you know that's what they're doing, if you know that's what the enemy is trying to do, Pisces, and remember, I always use that line because it's true. No man is your friend, no man is your enemy, but every man is your teacher, right? This is a very good teachable moment is what I'm feeling here, like where that someone is purposely trying to it's called a low blow. Back in my day, it was a low blow. It's like, oh, that was low. You're talking about their mama, or you're saying something that was, painful as a child, or something, that has to do with a physical, situation. That's low, But if you know why a person is trying to do that, that they just do want to hit below the belt so that they can make you feel a certain type of way, that should give you even more strength, Pisces, because this person has to go from a real, what is that called? A cheap shot place in order to get to you. And it should shift your mindset, magician there. It should shift your mindset into that's how strong and powerful you are, Pisces, that they can't battle you without finding the thing that maybe hurt you the most and throwing it in your face. That tells you the type of person that they are. All right, let's go into the scar. Very proud of you, Pisces. Like, I feel a thicker skin. I feel you, it's like an ownership. Like, yeah, that happened to me, but I'm not going to let this thing take over me. I'm going to see the positives in, what has happened here. When I see a person that makes a tattoo, it's because they want a memory. They want a memory of something that gives them strength, right? So I feel like some of you may be getting a tattoo, something that's a reminder that gives you strength. I don't have any, but I'll give you an example. For me, it would be, I guess, a cross. If I ever got a tattoo, I'm 40, how old am I? I think I'm 43. If I ever did, I came from the time where you don't do those things, but if I ever did, I would get the cross. What's more powerful than the cross, right? Like, so I feel something here that you are tattooing, or that you're thinking about tattooing, or you have tattooed. in order to symbolize a place in your life that you were in order to give you more strength. Maybe it's even a person, maybe something that cut really deep, like a person's death. Maybe you have them symbolically on you, right? And it doesn't just have to be a tattoo. This is just like like an example, kind of. It could just be you wear something. You wear a necklace that belonged to someone. You could wear a ring, a bracelet. It's like a sign of strength. Like, yes, that bad thing happened, but this is the reminder that I can get through this, and I have gotten through this, and I'm that tough. That type of feeling, Pisces. So, all right, let's see. Some people might also talk about your tattoos for whatever reason. I don't know, but let's see. Tell me more about this adventure. Ace of Wands. One more. The Chariot. Oh yeah, Pisces. Oh yeah. So Ace of Wands is like taking the bull by the horns, Pisces. Yeah, I feel this strength, this momentum. Yes, I think that's the word. Some momentum that has been building inside of you. Where, like I said, you're no longer taking things so seriously. People say dumb stuff sometimes, Pisces. And maybe in the past, it could have triggered you. It could have, brought back the waterworks or the tears and, and all those feelings. But now it's not phasing you anymore. It's this energy of you not being so bothered by it. And you are taking the bulls by the horn, so to say. Like, you're taking ownership and control of your story, your narrative, and most importantly, your direction, especially with that adventure. We got Chariot here. Chariot is all about movement. It's all about going somewhere. Some of you could be taking a trip, a drive somewhere. It could be with someone, some family. It could also be with a lover. I don't know. And their family is what I'm getting. But let me see. It's almost like people are seeing you as the strong one, the one that can kind of lead them into a new life, a new direction. So you're accomplishing something, and even if it's just your children that are seeing that whatever it is that you have conquered, you're living a better life for it. And it's not just a better life for you. I feel you changing other people's lives. You're like, for example, like for some reason I'm feeling like this person was supposed to walk down a bad path in life, and somehow your story, your thick skin, like I feel people that have heard or seen this hurt in your life and look at you kind of like, wow, okay. And so you give these people some form of motivation to go into a better direction in your life, in their life. And that direction, Pisces, is I don't care what people say. I'm going to use my intuition to guide me into the life that I know I deserve, and most importantly, my beliefs. You got beliefs here. And you're not going to let anyone try to even low blow you into thinking that you are wrong. I feel this bull energy and taking something by the horns. Sometimes it's a stubborn energy, but it's also like you're not going to sway me. I don't care how wild and crazy you get. You're not going to change my mind. You're not going to make me settle down. I just heard that, settle down. I'm going to do what I choose to do. So there could be a wild person in your life, a wild beast in your life, and it's like you're taking the bull by the horns. You're just like, listen, you can do all that stuff. You can make all that noise. You could try to hurt me. You can try to, cause a ruckus and create drama in life. But, none of that's going to faze me. I just want to let you know that. It's just not going to faze me. I've been through a lot of bad stuff, and that is nothing. Your chaos, your craziness, your drama is nothing compared to the stuff that I have already endured. So you're not fazing me. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to show people by example what it's like to take the bull by the horns and basically create the life that I know I deserve. I see winning. There's something here about passing the baton. I see someone passing the baton to you. When I see that, it's like, it could be a promotion, yes. It could be very spiritual in nature, where you're now the head of the household, or maybe there was somebody that was the head of the household and they passed it on to you. Something like passing the baton. I don't know how, what that means exactly for everyone, but you're in charge now, Pisces. You've proven yourself as a leader, as a visionary, as a fighter. So yes, the baton is being passed to you. A lot of people feel like you deserve it. I'm going to be real. There's something here that is being given to you, some type of opportunity. And a lot of people are surrounding you saying, you deserve this. I felt that person that looked and saw that pain and saw you put a beautiful tattoo over it, or you got some beautiful sayings out of it. Yeah, I see some sayings, some quotes and stuff. And they're like, wow. To take a negative, something so terrible, and make it into a positive. I want to be you. That's what I'm hearing. I want to be you. Teach me how to be more courageous. Teach me how to be more unbothered. Teach me to not care and not stop being so sensitive. And look, sensitivity is a blessing. But not when you have people who try to throw cheap shots at you. That's what I felt. Cheap shots. They can't battle you with their wits, with the knowledge, with the good energy, with intuition, meaning your connections. They can't battle you with that. They got to find something to hit you below the belt, Pisces. That should tell you everything you need to know about this person or people. You're onto something here, Pisces, is what I feel like. You're really onto something. All right, what is the outcome? Page of Wands. 9 of Wands. A lot of fire, a lot of passion. You taking something very seriously. I don't know if it's your responsibility towards other people, yourself, your health, but you are taking something very seriously here. You know that saying I don't know where I heard it from, but I've heard it a few times in different things, like, you make me want to be a better person. And I'm kind of hearing it now, like, you make me want to be a better person. When you can inspire that in other people, that's beautiful. Like, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I do feel this humility, Page of Wands here with his head down. Typically, the Page of Wands has his head up, but I think the love and the outpouring of support that you are receiving is making you extremely humble, Pisces, at this time. And I'm going to tell you something. For a lot of you, this may not be happening exactly at this time. This is outcome. So I think this is, if you're going through this, like the example is, if your people are trying to go below the belt, hit you below the belt, and you're still there, you're kind of seeing past the BS, you're putting a beautiful tattoo on, meaning over that scar, meaning, finding the positives in it. You'll see, it's like the example. I'll give you an example, like the children, right? I don't think it's it. Sometimes you see your mom or your dad go through some terrible situations, but you see how they handle it. You see how they rise above it, right? And that encourages a child to be like, if this person had that strength to do it, you're teaching me how to be. You're teaching me not to accept less, not to care what people who obviously have to throw cheap shots because they can't battle you with their wisdom, with your intuition, all these things, Pisces, what they do. Like, you're teaching me things. You're teaching me about the things that do matter, about the people that do matter. So I feel like this energy that's coming for a lot of you with this outcome of humility. And then I see something amazing happening to you. 9 of Wands. Like, you're never going to stop. You're never going to stop being this person. Does that mean that the road is always going to be smooth? You're not going to always run into some a-hole, Pisces, that is like, let me dig up some dirt so that I can fight you. No, absolutely not. People, that's the way some people fight. They fight dirty. But you have some type of strength and conviction. And most importantly, you're going to have the respect and the support of people who see you. They didn't see you just talk the talk, but they saw you walk the walk, is what I'm feeling here. Ups and the downs. Like, how did this person go through all this hurt and just come out stronger and wiser and with some cool, inspirational tats and sayings? The road is not always easy, but definitely I feel the strength of being a strong individual and having loved ones that respect and support you. All right. What is the advice? King of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. You, Pisces, you. You don't know why I have to say it like that. You. I see this person here, like the King of Wands typically, he sits on his throne. Again, I was feeling a very humble energy. It's like a humble, sure of themselves. Not afraid to put in time, energy, and the work, and to go through the bruises that are necessary in order to be a leader, in order to be an inspiration, in order to get... So there's like a baton that's being passed to you, Pisces. Like, you're it now. You're in charge now. May not be in charge of a lot of people. It may not be in charge of your family. It just may be in charge of your life now. You're in charge now. But that doesn't mean that you don't look at other people for inspiration as well. I think you know that you are amongst many other people that give you inspiration. And you're always looking, what am I hearing? What is that? For that next thing. There's the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know what I was hearing, but it was something about that next big thing. See, some people, they think they get the baton, so to say. They think they get the power. They think they get the rise and, the win, whatever you want to call that. And they ride it off into the sunset and they don't, work or have responsibilities. That's not how it works. With you, Pisces, you recognize how important your position, your job, whatever this blessing that is bestowed on you is. Look, we got double aces here, Pisces. There's aces, meaning new beginnings, new things, but you're also not the type of person to sit on your throne, on your accolades, and just say that I am it. You know that people have been through worse than you. And I don't know exactly what this is saying, but I do feel that you paying attention to some things that have been even worse than your situation is bringing you so much more strength as well, and so much more opportunity. Like, you're learning. You're still learning, Pisces. And this is smart for you. I feel you learning from people that can advance you in life, like make more money with you or show you how to make more money. Like successes, bigger successes than yourself. Like, just because you've had your achievements, that you're just not, it's not just about you. There's other people here who are teaching you more things, and you're so smart. You know why you're smart? Because you're willing to learn. You are open to learn from anybody and everyone. Anyone can have a seat if they got something to show you. I don't know if that makes sense. Don't know. All right, let's go into career and money. I'm going to use this deck. Don't know if that made any sense. It's one of the reasons people love you so much, because you could sit on your throne and act like you're high and mightier than everyone else, and you don't. You come down off that throne a lot of times to talk to people and just relate. Hear, listen, learn. Spirit, tell me more. Queen of Cups. The Lovers. And the 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups. I think there's someone in, this could be about career and money, but it doesn't just have to be in that area. There's a person who probably didn't have the family or the guidance, right? They didn't have that guidance in their life. And I feel like something about your words, your heart, the way you express yourself is like teaching them a thing or two about love for themselves, love for their past, whatever it is that they went through. Like somebody was trying to run away from the past is what I feel like. But you're showing a person how to use it. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Kind of like somebody that denied who they were in the past. And you kind of told them, listen, like, messed up things happen to all of us. Own it. It's okay. It's okay, whatever this thing was. Own that thing. Use that thing. Transform that thing. Let that negative thing that happened become into the positive. Change it into something positive. There's some loving communication that I feel like is being had. Now, I don't know if this is with you and someone else or two other people. I don't know. Thank you, Train. But there is an energy here of someone that is being inspired to own their past. Let me see what's career money, because I don't feel like that was all career money. So there could be some type of ununified thing going on in the workplace, Pisces. Just keep spreading the love. That's what I'm feeling. There might be not so much love in this office, but lead by example in this office. You know, communicate from the heart, express from the heart is what I'm feeling. It could be a challenge at times because you see the ugliness that is going on, but try to stay true to who you are. A very loving person. Yeah, I feel like you're making, or someone is like really looking deep into their past, into what happened, and they're very much thinking about it at this time, Pisces. I don't know if you had some form of inspiration with this person that's making them feel that way, or it's just a change of the times or the environment, Pisces. I don't know. That's making them reflect on their behaviors and their part in some type of non-unified situation. Spirit, tell me more. Awareness, breakthrough, and postponement. There's someone that's postponing their life is what I feel like. They're kind of watching you. They're kind of living through you. Like somebody's definitely watching you, Pisces, but they're living vicariously through you. I'm telling you, you inspire even more people than what you know. This could be on social media, Pisces. Absolutely. And you have no idea that this person is watching you, but they're living through you. They also have dreams, but they're still trying to wake up to it. But hearing you makes them feel like their breakthrough is coming. Like they can see brighter days is what I'm getting. Doesn't just have to be in social media. It could be anywhere. But I am feeling that energy here. They'll open up one day. They'll figure out who they are. They'll figure out their life purpose. But I think sometimes we all need that. We all need some form of inspiration, validations at times, yes, in order to receive our breakthrough and stop living life kind of half. Sometimes we need to see how someone else has overcome a situation in order to know that it's possible. I feel you opening eyes to a lot of people just by you being courageous and strong in a situation. Not everyone's going to wake up at the same time. And when I say wake up, what I mean is see their life purpose, see that how they're living is wrong, see that the things that people say are actually hindering them. Their need for validation and opinions of others are actually hindering them. It comes in their own time. People sometimes don't dream big because they don't believe that something like that can happen to them. So they live through the dreams of other people. But in time, it kind of just, it hits a person and it's like a baton is passed and inspiration is then passed to the next person that can see their clear path and stop living kind of half-ass, and start going out there and in the picture like the other person. I don't know if that made any sense. I do. I just feel like people are looking at you or for you for direction. You attract a lot of people and they look for you for some form of guidance. This could just be your family. I don't know. And I feel where you feel so humble, almost like, not to say that you don't deserve this, but you know that there's so many people that can achieve what you've achieved or get past whatever it is that you got past. You're looking for those people now. You want to see strong people in your life. Like, show me these strong people. Where are you? And you're finding them. Different levels, though, but you are finding them. There's strength in numbers is what I'm hearing. Doesn't mean that we ignore the pain. It just means that it just doesn't bother us anymore. We're too strong for that. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.